Being born with talent must be nice. I thought I was envious before, but I'm so jealous right now all I can think about is tearing you to shreds!
Born with talent? Huh. You think I look like someone with any talent to boast of? If someone like me gives that impression, then you're more out of touch than I thought. You may be centuries old, but if you've been stuck in this district, then your ignorance of the real world makes sense.
What do you know about the real world?
I know it all too well. You have no idea. This country of ours, it's giant. It's full of people who would blow your mind. Some are a complete mystery. They can pick up a sword and become a Hashira in just 2 months. Yet you're saying I'm special? What a load of crap! Do you have any idea just how many lives have slipped through my fingers? That's right. Rengoku was always ahead of me in that regard.
There's no point in running away! You've already lost the battle!
Get out of here.
Huh?
You gonna make me repeat myself? Leave my sight. You know why. The way you cry like a baby all day long. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
I have no parents. No one who has hopes for me. No one with dreams that eventually, one day, I'll be able to accomplish something important. Not even a thing as simple as proving myself useful to someone, either by protecting them or making them happy. Just once in my life. I have no one like that. If you mess up or cry or run away even once, everyone says, "Oh, this guy's no good," and walk away. Getting hit by lightning. How unlucky can you get? That's when my hair color changed. I was thankful just to be alive, but even so. I hate myself more than anyone else. I always try to get my act together, but I just end up running away or cowering in fear. I'm pathetic. I want to change. I want to be a capable individual. The fact is, I'm doing absolutely everything that I can, but I still have to be turned into some horrific spider creature! It can't be! Say it isn't true!
A hold of yourself! Stop crying and running away! Doing that isn't going to get you anywhere! Come down from there! You hear me, Zenitsu? We're going to continue training!
Don't worry about it, Zenitsu. That's good enough progress. Mastering even one is cause for celebration. If you can only do one thing, hone it to perfection. Work on refining it to its utmost potential.
But Gramps, just a little while ago, you were really angry. Because thunder breathing has 6 forms, and all I can manage to do is 1.
Do you know what the process of forging a sword is? Zenitsu, perfect it. It's all right to cry, or go off by yourself. Just don't ever give up. Believe in yourself. You endured all that hellish training. You'll be rewarded for that without question. Work to forge yourself like a tempered blade and become the most resilient of all. Focus on what you do best.
Time and time again, Gramps would run me through my paces. I tried running away on numerous occasions. But each time I did, he'd drag me right back. He smacked me around a little too much for my liking. But he never abandoned me.
Don't ever give up!
Don't ever give up.
There's no point standing around. We'll only be showered by more boulders. Ready your horses on the double!
Be honest. Are all of us riding to our deaths?
Yes, we are.
And since we're dying anyway, you're saying that it's better if we at least die fighting?
I am.
But wait, if we'll die anyway, then who cares what we do? We could just disobey your orders, and it wouldn't mean a thing, would it?
Yes, you're precisely right. Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage!
It's not over. I'm not done. I will be the Wizard King.
The Wizard King? You're joking. The thing is, these chains can measure the magic power of anyone they come in contact with, and you have none. Not a single drop. You were probably born that way. I guess this explains why you didn't get a grimoire. You possess not the slightest bit of magic in a world where magic is everything?
No matter how hard I push myself, I'll never be able to use magic.
Just give up.
This world is no use for someone like you, a poor magicless fool. You might as well give it all up right now. You are born a loser, you worthless run.
Not yet. I'm not done! It's not over. I won't give up! I'm still not giving up. Just give me a second. That's all. Then I'll destroy this guy. Give up? There was a time in my life when I might have given up, but that's all behind me now.
Why, human? Why do you not despair?
I already told you. I don't have time for despair. There's someone I can't lose to, no matter what. We made a promise. One that I won't break! My magic is never giving up!
He's a devil!
That even if you're poor, a commoner and an orphan, you can still become the Wizard King.
Even without traditional magic power, I will be the Wizard King!
This boy, he's not like us. Born with no magic at all into a world where magic is everything. And yet, maybe the fates chose him to go without, because of who he is and what he's capable of.
Because you made a mistake that you can't fix? That doesn't mean you're allowed to run away and cry! Think about it! Shouldn't you be trying to defeat that creepy devil guy too? You had the guts to make everything else happen, right? You did that! Maybe you weren't chosen, maybe no one wanted you, and maybe you can't be forgiven! But you still have to stand your ground without making excuses for yourself! Get it? You were tricked. You couldn't protect the ones you loved. And everything you once believed in was lost. You're dealing with so many crazy feelings you can't stand it anymore. But that's why I have to tell you this! Don't you dare give up again! All you've ever done is give up! Instead of facing your problems, you locked yourself away and hid in the darkness because you thought it was the easiest thing to do!
What is this place?
I wasn't chosen. No one wanted me. I've screwed some stuff up, but I made up my mind! I'm gonna be the Wizard King! That's why! As long as you're alive, I won't give up on you!
What the hell am I so afraid of?
Your friends are going to die.
He was right. You can sense death all the way out here. I'm afraid of dying. Was I afraid of it before? Didn't feel like I was. Didn't cry because I was scared. Just felt a little sad. I don't know how I'll feel when I'm dying, but I won't regret the way I lived! But my grandpa's death and the death I'm facing now, how are they any different? Make me strong. Make me into the strongest. In that case, even if it takes 100 times, or even 1,000 times, I'm just going to keep on pounding him until I pound him into a pulp!
Eugene, you're a strong kid, so try to help others. Save the people you can, even if it's only those closest to you. It's okay if you lose your way, and don't worry about whether they'll thank you or not. Just save as many as you can, even if you can only save one. When you die, you should be surrounded by people.
What the hell are you? You don't have to shout! I can hear you fine! Yuji Itadori!
If only I'd used a little more force, I could have split your skull open.
How can you do this? How can you play with so many people's lives and keep doing it over and over again?
It's 44 degrees and it's nice and rainy outside. But no one cares about that. It's not about the rain. It's what the rain represents. Life is always giving you a test. Trying to give you a way out. Trying to give you an excuse not to show up. This is my excuse today. But guess what? You gotta have the mentality to show up every day of your life. No matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life. Prepare for battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
I just kept repetition over and over and over. I turned them jokes into an empire. I turned them jokes into a lifestyle beyond my wildest dreams. I turned them jokes into funds. My grandkids ain't got to worry about nothing. I done put up so much with them $25 jokes. You are sitting on an empire.